Hi everybody, Susan Sanford from Vineyard Complementary Medicine. And tonight I'm going to start with a dad joke. This is in fact a joke that my dad used to say to us. So here it goes. He would say, "Hey, does your face hurt?" And we'd be like, no. He's like, "Well, it's killing me." Ha ha ha. So that segues into my discussion about mask wearing and the effects it's having on our face and our jaws, and how to avoid any long-term effects for pain, discomfort, tightness, and possibly some TMJ issues and clicking. So if it's okay with you all, I'm going to take my mask off because I've been wearing it all day. So tonight I want to just talk about, some of the effects of mask wearing, some of the things that I've been feeling with prolonged mask wearing, some tightness in my face, clicking in my jaw, some tension here, and then talk to you about some ways that I've been able to manage for myself and just communicate with you so that there's no long-term effects. So what I recommend is really trying different types of masks. I have an analogy, and I equate it like mask shopping and trying on different ones for size is like dating. You don't have to commit to the first one, the second one, even the third one. You may go through a half dozen or a dozen before you decide which one you're going to commit to. And even that being said, feel free to swap out different styles if multiple styles are working for you, just to give your face a break and just have some diversity in your mask donning. And when you're wearing it, also just make sure that they're fit properly. There's a human reflex that we learned that when you put pressure against a body part, we innately will push back against it. So making sure that you don't have contact with the bottom part of your jaw, because then you will instinctively and unknowingly be pressing your jaw against it all day and creating tension in your jaw. Then couple other suggestions: swap them out, wear different styles of masks that work for you, making sure that you're changing them throughout the day, washing them regularly, giving yourself some mask breaks, and just really kind of giving your face a rest every possible chance you can, when it's safe, of course. So when I have some tightness, like there was one particular style of mask that was just there was just so much tension behind my ears. So one, make sure that it's big enough, make sure it's not putting tension on. But, I didn't realize it until it was too late, and I got some clicking, I got some tightness. And what was really helpful is remembering that there is a nice resting position of your jaw. So let me teach you that. You're going to take your tongue and you're going to rest it right behind your two front teeth. Close your lips. And your jaw should really fall into a nice resting position. So give it a try. Stick your tongue right behind your two front teeth and let it relax. And just feel the tension just really kind of just release out of your face. The other thing that you should do is making sure that while you're doing it, so now it's going to be really hard if you're like this to relax your jaw completely. So make sure, of course, going back to posture, making sure that you're upright, your low back is supported, you do the wiggle back, and you get that plumb line over your ears, shoulders, and hips. That will, again, put your head and neck in a nice neutral position, allowing you to put your jaw in the optimal resting position. So try nice upright, get your plumb line, put your tongue behind your two front teeth, and really rest it. If you're also having some tension or tightness, whether it be from wearing masks or if you just have some TMJ issues, I found a really good release technique, a self-release, where you take your hands, make an L, and then take really the corner of the L and line it up with that L shape of your jaw. So put it behind here, put your other hand here, find your resting position, and gently just press in, and then very lightly. So it's not a lot of pressure. You're not jacking your jaw forward. You're just gently, almost like just put a little inward pressure, and you're just gently going to kind of slide your hands forward. So your thumb is going to slide right along the line of your jaw there. So go ahead and give it a try. Tongue on the back, tongue behind your two front teeth. Apply pressure, L to L. close your mouth, and let your face just release. I feel like my jaw and my face are melting. And this reminds me of the game I used to play with my kids as my face gets a little chubby. But it feels really good. So, alright. So give that a try. And just draw it all the way out. And it really, really helps me to just release the tension right out of there. And then when we are in mask jail all day, whether it's well-fitting or not, it's still mask jail. So when you take your mask off and you take a mask break, the tension, the tightness equates to a traffic jam. It's like just a traffic jam of stuckness. And so move it. Not only move it with your hands, but move it with move the tension with movement and exercise. So one thing you can do is say the the vowels of the alphabet. A, E, I, O, U, and really exaggerate it so that you kind of like work your jaw. You can move your jaw in different directions. You could open it wide and get a good stretch. Go through all the motions, jutting your bottom teeth forward and back, side to side, and just make sure that you have symmetrical, pain-free movement. And then make sure that you do some really good stretching of your neck, because the base of your neck, called your occiput, the tightness in there will correlate with tightness in your jaw. So let me show you what to do. Pretend like your chin is on a shelf. All right, and what you're gonna do, of course you're in good posture, slide your chin back, so retracting your neck and really providing a good stretch at the base of your skull and the top of your neck. So drawing it back and then releasing it forward and drawing it back and then releasing it, and just really doing that to just mobilize everything. So just again, creating balance, front and back, yin yang. If your jaw's got tension in it, well, it's going to be affected. It's going to affect what's happening in the back. What's going on in the front affects the back. What affects the back, vice versa. Create some balance and get some really good stretching, because that correlates. Tightness here will correlate tightness here, and vice versa. So again, just to review, make sure that you're wearing the appropriate mask. Make sure that you're not holding tension in your face. Make sure that you're taking breaks often. Make sure you have good posture. And when you're not wearing the mask, really take some good self-care and move your face, move your mouth, and get the tension out of your neck and your jaw if you do have any. And if you do have any, clicking or popping or pain that you're not resolving on your own, then that's when you seek the professional opinion of a healthcare professional, including a physical therapist, chiropractor, massage therapist. And if feel free to seek out your healthcare professional and if you need additional work, then go ahead and seek it. So the next time somebody asks you, does your face hurt? You can say, nope, I'm good. So I hope this helps. And I hope that all of this information really helps to make sure that your face feels as good as it looks. Thank you. Have a great night. Susan Sanford from Vineyard Complementary Medicine.